Bryan Micon here, beautiful Venetian. Obviously seals with clubs. And obviously a Bitcoin button. Standard Bryan Micon pass. We're here in the beautiful Venetian and going to sneak into CES and go see what Butterfly Labs brought all the way to Vegas. As you can see, as a native Las Vegan, I brought a bottle of water. Something essential. We're in the desert here. Let's see. Take a look at the insane Venetian Convention Center. And that is the start of CES. You're not in the real CES yet, though. Yeah, I'll have the device demonstration for you right now. So now you're in the real it. I'll have it for you very, very soon. Okay, so now at this point we have fully and 100%, you know, snuck into CES. Oh, not supposed to be here. Didn't pay you $200. So there's passed out. I think I remember where the BFL / it's more the Bitpay booth, but it's BFL has this little setup there, and you guys really need to see what it is. There's obviously tons of cool shit everywhere that you look. There is awesome, cool shit. I have located the Bitcoin booth, and there it is, boys. This is the middle of CES. This is, oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. This is the Bitcoin booth. And as you can see, there's a lot of action surrounding it. There is a Butterfly Labs setup that we're going to take a look at. And let's see what they brought. Bryan Micon, and I don't know exactly know your name. What's your Josh?
This is demonstrating an in-person.
Zerlan. I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with. I'm not a miner. I work for Seals with Clubs. We just use Bitcoin for poker. And can you show me the setup you brought here?
What would you like to see?
What exactly is this box?
I'm having trouble understanding you.
What is this box?
What?
Like this?
I can't understand you over your fucking stupidity. And I'm going to give you a quarter. I want you to go around these booths and maybe purchase a clue, and then you come back and you can talk to me, and then I might care. So here's a quarter for you.
This gentleman's handing me an actual quarter.
And that might actually buy you a clue, and you'll be able to come back here.
That's actually the object of a Jewish poker game, you know,
Is it?
to get the quarterback. No, it's a Jewish football game.
Okay, great, yes.
I fucked up the joke.
Take off.
Almost
Go
nailed
ahead.
that.
Point of sale never comes to
So
Bitpay.
you just don't want to talk about this device or
I don't want to
anything?
talk to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Have a nice day. Okay, and for the second, probably less exciting part of the view, are you going to give me any money?
Money?
I just got a quarter from interviewing Butterfly Labs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can give you. I can probably do.
Can you? I have a blockchain. I have a blockchain wallet on here. Can you transfer me a small amount, like
Sure.
a quarter's worth, like 0.0 whatever, too? Okay.
Good.
See, I might make a little bit of coin here. You know, always hustling. Anyway, so now can you tell me about the round of funding that I just read about everywhere? 510,000. That's a really weird amount. It's usually a 500K round. I just met with a VC about Seals with Clubs yesterday. And the project is really going. You guys just look, just start Google. So now tell me, why 510? What are you going to do with it? You guys are already charging 1%. I have seen the system work amazingly. You send Bitcoins to Bitpay. Any merchant, like if I'm just a random cupcake shop in LA, for instance, I can just sign up for a Bitpay merchant account. You take 1%, I take Bitcoins to my customers, and I have an instant nerd base that comes and uses my business. That's your model, correct? Sure. Okay. So I don't need to interview you. I actually already knew about Bitpay. Now, why'd they give you 510K? I saw you have 2 Bitcoin girls instead of 1, like last year's CES when I was here. Why was it just for more girls, or what are you going to do with the money?
No, it was.
I know
So the 510, the odd number, is just how it worked out in the end with the investors and who was investing what amounts, right?
Okay.
So it's nothing more than that.
And so
I mean,
what-
we were targeting to raise 500. It's just when the final numbers and the amounts that the different investors were putting in, it came out to 510.
So what exactly are you guys going to do with it? And then how many merchants are you guys servicing now? And then how do you what is this money? How is this going to blow up Bitcoin? How is this going to what does it mean for your average business? How can my boy Julian over there we run around Vegas, we try to get restaurants and bars to accept Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And we want them to take Bitcoin. We say, hey, we'll just come here and just fire. And I will. And I will absolutely. Me and this gentleman, we can drink beer. We're not afraid. So, I mean, what can BitPay do to this? Tell me what's going on. The 510K, what's it going to do? What's happening?
Right. So we're going to use that to expand the team. We're going to hire. We're going to grow to 5 people by the end of the year.
Okay.
To probably get office space in Atlanta.
Okay. So you're going to keep it in America. No, you're not worried about the federal government in any way. Hey, a lot of people use this for Silk Road or maybe a filthy Bitcoin poker site steals what comes out of you. Like, I mean, then what? You're not worried at all.
No.
Okay.
And we're going to keep building the platform. We're going to put most of that money into engineering and hiring software engineers. And, we've got some specific plans over this year.
Little outside sales, get some restaurants. You need some guys to hit the street. I want to see this blow up in Vegas. We are I'm a local.
Yeah.
This is a perfect spot to get nerds. Like some of us are really understand monetary policy that sit here. Some people cash based. Hey, I don't want to use a bank account. A lot of those guys are in Vegas.
So Bitcoin resonates with a lot of people around the world. So.
Absolutely. Okay, so just expansion of keep doing what you're doing is what you're going to do with the money is what I'm getting. And
I mean, we're putting we want to build the best platform we can, and we want to keep ourselves focused on doing that and not get distracted with a lot of other things. So keep improving, adding features, and just expanding the market.
Very, very cool, man. And I definitely wish you guys the best of luck. I feel you're one of the good guys. I mean, I don't know how you're sharing space with these dudes over here. Sounds like fucking scammers to me. That's one man's opinion. I don't expect you to comment on anything on that, but I just really think that BitPay is one of the good guys. I'm considering an e-cig business myself. I am a passionate e-cig. I'm an evangelical e-cigger. I used to smoke cigarettes. Now I vaporize.
I hear that's much healthier.
Oh, it's just there's 7,000 less chemicals. I vaporize a little nicotine in the family of caffeine. A little more dangerous. Do your research, but and instead of combusting tobacco, you just get 7,000 chemicals. It includes tar. It's very bad. This, I work out. I feel great, and it's almost like coffee. That's my coffee now. And I ingest it in a safe way. I evangelically preach this. I'm going to start an e-cig company. Here, jump on the YouTube, Tony. Jump on the YouTube, Tony. This one might get some views because in the beginning, I'm just saying, I don't know if they'll make it to the end. But, when I start an e-cig company, the first person that I'm going to call is of course, we need a BitPay merchant account because now we have an immediate built-in just user base right off the bat. That's 1 million plus strong now. We're over 1 million. I think when we were doing this last year, it was there's a couple of nerds running around. I'm sure every single convention you guys go to, and tell me, Tony, is that true? Do you keep seeing more and more hey man, you guys know about Bitcoin, right? I finally heard about it through this one weird channel. Yes. Tell me.
Yeah, I would say that more than half of the people that come into our booth have actually heard about Bitcoin and know what it is. Whether they heard about it on the radio, whether they read about it on the internet, or whether one of their friends showed them, hey, look at this cool new thing I'm doing. I'd say more than half of the people have actually heard about it. They may not totally understand it. They may not have totally accurate information about it. But what we're trying to do is kind of fill in the pieces of the puzzle that they're confused about.
It's so insanely complex of an idea. It's taken me. I consider myself an intelligent man. I am an Indiana University dropout, just for full disclosure, just in case anybody does the background check. But I consider myself intelligent. I have studied Bitcoin since I found it about 2011 and early 2011. I found it and then obsessively studied it every day since then, and just started playing with it.
And you start learning more and more about it.
I can't stop. I want to learn more. I feel now there's too much. I don't know it all anymore. I used to know it all. And I don't know. I guess you need that level of dedication to have a blockchain that info wallet and trust it, to have a Satoshi wallet on my computer, to lock down a cloud encrypted wallet that I tell only my wife the password for, that has a couple of Bitcoins in it just in case, or whatever, like, you know. And so, I mean, you guys are definitely doing, in my opinion, like Growfist, you guys are doing, you guys are preaching the gospel the right way.
I'm trying.
You have a legal company, like you have a fully, like, and I think that part of what Bitcoin is doing is like, you guys can be, I think, a legal United States entity by saying, this is all we do. We do this part. If you want Bitcoins and have fiat, we can do that for you and take a rate. And then what the part that we do at Seals with Clubs is, hey, we play poker for only Bitcoins. We don't violate the UIGEA or the Wire Act. We send Bitcoin, a 26 character string or however long it is. That's all we send back to you. That's illegal now? Like, we can't gamble for those 26 character strings? So you're actually asking the questions by setting up these entities. Hey, right-wing Republicans or maybe however these stupid laws got on, which part of it do you think is wrong? What are we doing that's wrong? Am I doing something wrong by spreading just nothing Bitcoin? Are you guys doing something wrong by touching a fiat currency? And it's going to be interesting to see which one the government goes after first. And, you know, or doesn't, or it's going to be, very interested.
Or they just wait and see.
Right. Yeah. This might sort of kind of, I think, bubble for 5 years. I think that's something that might happen, and it's really cool to be in on the ground floor.
It's exciting.
You can, a good job on the round of funding. You got double the girls. I think that's Adrian Jeffries over there from The Verge.
Yep, sure is.
Who did the Bernie Madoff on Bitcoin story.
Yeah.
That I am the lead quote for. And those are probably scammers that now I'm going to have to investigate extremely further, the Butterfly Labs people.
Oh boy.
And
they had their shell off of the case the other day.
That is a case of fans with two $100 Android devices and an FPGA miner that you can't buy from them. And that jerk off, whoever that is, that gave me a quarter, is going to regret that encounter. That's all I'm saying, because now it's time. Now the fuck you machine gets turned on, and that's how I work. For better or for worse. One man, he makes a stand, you find the thing, you know, fucking dogs got fucking papers. Across this line, do not cross. I did get him for a quarter though. I think everybody else has stuck 25 million so far to that thing, which sucks. I mean, because the first largest Bitcoin scandal ever was, as you remember, Pirate at 40. Bitcoin Savings and Trust that little lady over there did a very cool story on. And this is 5 times as much money. 5x. 5 times as much as like, you guys just got a 510K round of funding. By all definitions, they've collected 25 million. As a poker player, that machine got 50x as much money as you did, and it's nothing but fans. It's a machine of fans that's supposed to eventually have a device in it, and they paid 50 times as much money as for a legitimate, awesome business that's spreading the Bitcoin gospel. I'm just an Indiana University dropout, but I just don't fucking get it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do more reporting. Maybe Dave will talk to me, but probably not. I'll probably just leave and just, you know. I sort of come at the end of CES when everyone's all tilted.